Hello and welcome to Oh the Horror. I'm Fedora, and I was hoping I would have a lot more time with this, but it seems I've run out of time. So, this is going to be the final edition of the Full Moon-a-thon. Yeah, sure, now you cooperate. And it's going to have to be a good one, because he's getting closer to getting in here, and I feel I don't have a whole lot of time left. So the movie I've chosen tonight is the 2004 pint-sized plastic battle to the death between Full Moon's two iconic killer playthings. This is Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys.
Before I start though, I have a confession to make. I'm cheating a little with this one. Why? Well, this movie actually wasn't made by Full Moon at all. It was instead put together by a production company called Apollo Pro Screen Film Production and released for TV, most prominently on the Sci-Fi Channel.
So how did this crossover event fare despite not being handled by the company who knew the two franchise best? Let's find out.
So this movie starts in...
It's a Christmas movie? Where's my wreath? Where's my fucking wreath?
Yeah, so apparently it's the Christmas season, as proved by the oh-so-festive toy commercials about the Christmas Pals, the newest toy sensation that's taking the world by storm. But this doesn't seem to please former child actor Corey Feldman.
I just feel bad for all the kids who are gonna wake up Christmas morning and be heartbroken when their Christmas pals are lying there like a lump of dung.
Sean Astin didn't send you a Christmas present this year, did he?
And what the hell is that thing on your head supposed to be? Well, whatever it is, you better not feed it after midnight. So Corey is playing an incredibly mentally unstable Robert Toulon, the great-grandnephew of the original puppet master, Andre, who, along with his daughter Alex, are attempting to brew up some of Toulon's magical liquid in order to revive the puppets. But unfortunately, their efforts are being monitored by the evil Erica Sharp, played by Vanessa Angel from Weird Science.
I loved that show!
Erica is the CEO of Sharp Toys. That's subtle. The company that created and distributes the Christmas Pals, and her intention is to steal the Toulon liquid for her own wicked purposes. This is also a good time to point out the quality of the puppets, and assumedly the toys also. As since this was not made by Full Moon, they didn't have access to the original props. So they seem to have just made their own, on what looks like a budget of 3 buttons and a thumbtack. That being said, as far as puppetry goes, it's decent-ish, which automatically makes it 1,000 times better than Puppet Master 6. Erica orders her minions to steal the puppets from Toulon, so a car ride later, a couple of masked goons arrive at the house, and... Heads up! Close. The goons are just bruised up a little by the puppets before Toulon's lab catches fire, which in turn sets the puppets on fire?
You look confused. Oh. How did you? Relax. I haven't been able to get into the room yet. No. I had a much simpler idea in mind. You see, Fedora, your soul is now bound to the puppets, and mine to the far superior toys. My soul is... What? It's quite simple, really. If the puppets win the final battle at the end of the movie, your body is yours again. But seeing as they are currently burning to a crisp right now, when they lose and the demonic toys are triumphant, you will disappear. Forever. And not even your subconscious will be able to sustain you. Don't count on it. This isn't over by a long shot yet.
After Alex arrives on the scene and puts the puppets out, and Toulon doesn't report the break-in to the cops, who inexplicably arrive out of nowhere.
The way I really remember it is I must have heard something and stumbled down the stairs clumsily and probably knocked over some chemicals which started the whole fire.
You might want to put some pants on.
Oh.
The goons have to grovel back to Erica. But she gets over their failure rather quickly by dragging her virgin receptionist downstairs to meet Sharp Toys' board of directors.
Holy shit! I thought the puppets looked bad! What the hell's going on with the toys? Is that jealousy I hear in your voice?
Baby, I think I'm in love.
Shit, they do look bad. Is that supposed to be Oopsie Daisy? He reminds me more of the baby from Roger Rabbit.
Hey, psst, stop. Why don't you run downstairs and get me a racing form?
Hey, I haven't seen toys do this much molesting since Tickle Me Elmo. After that, Erica locks the girl in some kind of sarcophagus, which drains all of her blood out, and in doing so, summons the toy's new master. Not the kid, but the demon Bale, who I'm pretty sure moonlights as the devil from the legend. And together, the two exposit on their evil scheme.
How many vessels hast thou disseminated?
6 million units, with one more shopping day till Christmas. And when the stores close Christmas Eve, we'll start giving them away by the truckload to underprivileged children. We're talking 9 million toys.
Ravenous demons shall bring each and every toy to life. It will be the greatest sacrifice of innocence the world has ever seen. The deal is done. Thou shalt rule this mortal world.
But in order to awaken the millions of Christmas pals and begin the mass slaughter, Bale says a Toulon needs to be sacrificed. Specifically, Alex Toulon. Back over with the Toulons, Robert has begun the process of repairing the puppets. But when they learn that Sharp Toys has been spying on them, they decide to haul ass to this mansion in the middle of nowhere to remain off the grid. Toulon calls up that cop he was flirting with last night. But when he learns that she's been called to Sharp Toys to assist with the charity drive that will fill all the unprivileged neighborhoods with Christmas pals, he sneaks over and tries to stop it.
Goonie skills don't fail me now.
Being around all these toys bring back any charming memories of the Neverland Ranch, Corey?
His sneaking around doesn't last long though, before he's spotted by Oopsie Daisy and the guards, and eventually caught. But thanks to, I don't know, love at first sight, I guess, the cop, whose name is Jessica, pulls over on the way to the station to hear his story.
You see this doll right here? They have one that looks just like it, except the only difference is theirs is alive.
No, that would be the sensible thing to do. She actually just decides to let him go.
Ah, so it's her fault he was free to star in 6 Degrees of Hell.
Ah, go easy on her. She's got more important things to do after all. Like here, she's giving her niece and nephew some Christmas presents.
Christmas pals, come to fun and play.
Wow, the 30-year-old women dubbing those kids' voices are really excited about their presents.
But forget about their presents. It's time for us to get a present. Because we've seen some pretty corny things in this movie so far. Corey Feldman, the lame-looking puppets and toys, Erica's plan to take over the world. But as corny hilarious as all that crap is, it doesn't hold a candle to this. What the fuck? Yeah, Cyborg puppets, motherfucker! Big deal. You really think those cheap tinfoil wrapped pieces of crap are gonna stand any chance against real demons?
We'll soon get our chance to find out, as Toulon begins to awaken them again, starting with the new and improved Cyberblade. Meanwhile, over with the toys...
Lucky shot!
Jessica flees from the toys and heads over to the mansion to meet up with Toulon, unaware that Oopsie Daisy has stowed away in her car, and alerts Erica and the other toys of their location.
Guardian puppets, industrial espionage, blood sacrifice, demons. This is insane.
Can we please?
True, but it sure as hell is entertaining too.
Erica, her goons, and the other toys arrive and kidnap everybody. And with 6 hours until the army of Christmas pals wake up and slaughter all the children, Toulon awakens in Erica's office.
Make love to me. I just thought since you have to die, you deserved a little mercy sex.
Yeah, be grateful, Feldman.
Half an hour until the slaughter, and the time has finally come to get our title rumble started. And it begins when the puppets break free of their makeshift prison, and Six Shooter takes out the guards.
How come you don't have a laser, Woody?
It's not a laser, it's a little light bulb that blinks.
What's with him? Laser envy.
After that, Jack Attack bursts onto the scene, displaying his new supersonic scream powers, which is a bit less ridiculous than Oopsie Daisy's superpower of rocket farting. Ugh. But after a quick skirmish, they manage to give the Jack-in-the-Box the slip, and together with Jessica, head down to confront Erica and Bale before Alex can be sacrificed.
Bring me the puppets.
You got it.
Alright, this is it. Rumble!
Well, with the toys defeated and Christmas morning coming and going, Bale calls quits on the whole plan and instead drags Erica back to hell for her failure. So with the battle won and a delicious Christmas dinner waiting for our heroes, this movie comes to an end with a festive holiday message from Oopsie Daisy.
Merry Christmas, my ass. And a crappy New Year. See ya.
And that was Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys.
Being made by a different company, it's pretty obvious and well established that this movie is non-canon, so inconsistencies from earlier films doesn't really bother me as much. And sure, it has many other problems, such as the still rather half-assed puppeteering, incredibly bad acting and voice dubbing on a few characters, the 80s visual effects, and the plot taken straight from Halloween 3, only a lot cheesier. But this movie was so funny and goofy that none of that really mattered to me. I mean, I didn't even notice a lot of it. It was just plain old, so bad it's good. Not to mention that even while all bootlegged and crappy looking, seeing the puppets and the toys share the screen, let alone duke it out, for not only a horror fan but also an avid Full Moon fan, I just found that incredibly awesome.
And with that, I win. Now, where did you...
You think this is over? You think I'm the worst the demon world has to offer? You haven't seen anything yet.
What's next?
Well, it's like it said. It's not over yet.